If you're 35 or older and you don't want to experience a major career setback later on in your life, and by that I mean you suddenly get laid off, fired, restructured, you topple backwards and never can make the same income you made before, this one is for you. As a 20-year career coaching veteran, I am seeing so many people in this problem, and I want to help younger workers now avoid it. And the real secret here is for you to understand the difference between a traditional paycheck and a knowledge paycheck, and when in your career you should switch from one to the other. This is going to take me more than 30 seconds. So like and follow and bookmark here and come back if you can't listen, because I am telling you right now, this is real. And the sooner you can understand it, the earlier you can understand it in your career, the more likely you can avoid this issue later on. So let's break down what happens when you start out in your career, you have no experience, you get a low wage, you're trading time for money. Okay. As you get better and better, your salary goes up, meaning they will pay you more money for your time. Okay. That's the traditional paycheck. It's always about an exchange of time for money, right? But eventually you get to a point where you hit a plateau in the traditional paycheck. You can't stay in the traditional paycheck, the vast majority of us, for our entire career. And here's why. Because as you're getting up there in your experience level, there's always people underneath you coming up that will do the same job for less money. And so right now is a perfect example. We're in this massive phase of restructuring and contraction, and there are plenty of people that would do the job that you would do for less money. That is the risk that you face when you hang on to this traditional paycheck where you're saying, pay me for my time, right? You're going to price yourself out of the market. And so what happens is you tumble back. People start telling you you're overqualified. And yes, you start to assume it's age discrimination because this normally happens when? Later in your career, when you're older. Problem is, it's really technically experience discrimination. Regardless, you're not going to be able to fix it if you keep trying to hang on to the traditional paycheck. The sooner you start switching to a knowledge paycheck, the better. And here's why. Because with the knowledge paycheck, we're not trading time and money. We're trading knowledge for money, which means if you can do something in 10 minutes that's going to solve a problem for somebody and charge them $200, and they're gladly going to pay that $200 because you're alleviating a big pain, you do it. As you get more experience, you need to be switching to a knowledge paycheck. You need to be diversifying your income streams, and you need to be finding ways to get paid for your knowledge, not for your time. Now, the good news is we're living in a massive area of disruption right now. AI and all these tools are making it possible for knowledge workers like you to make the switch to the knowledge paycheck. And the thing that holds people back, and this is the most common thing I'm told, is, oh, JT, but I need benefits and I need security. Okay. That's why I'm telling you now at 35, keep your traditional paycheck with your benefits and the things that you need. Build and diversify your income streams and build your knowledge paycheck so that you don't have to rely on that. Because if you get restructured and tumble back, how are you going to get the benefits? And that is not the right time to be starting the knowledge paycheck. Are you with me? I hope you understand this. I hope every person 35 or older is getting this, because the stats are there. The likelihood that you're going to be the one that still keeps it going all the way to the end, very unlikely. Ask anybody in their 50s and they will tell you the sooner you start diversifying your income, collecting a knowledge paycheck, trading your knowledge for money, the more security you're actually creating yourself. You have golden handcuffs right now. That one single job that is your full income stream is a set of golden handcuffs. You do not want that. You want to build security through diversification. That's what a knowledge paycheck is. Okay, if you made it this far and it makes sense, two things you can do. First of all, I built an entire free training on this, on how to use your pro voice on LinkedIn, that can help you start to build the knowledge paycheck. It's a training, a video. You'll find it linked in my bio or down here. It should really help you, because that is where most white collar workers who I work with are building their knowledge paychecks right now on LinkedIn. It's blowing up right now. Secondly, I'm very excited. I wrote the book. You will find it on Amazon. This is the Pro Voice book that will teach you all about the knowledge paycheck and how you earn one. The sooner you learn and the sooner you get started, the easier it's going to be for you to transition, and the more likely you can avoid that big crash, that big career setback later on in your career. Good luck, my friends. Go get them.